This past weekend, December 28th, marked the 9th anniversary of the tragic death of Motörhead legend Lemmy Kilmister, who passed away back in 2015, just 4 days after his birthday, which is on Christmas Eve. And today, Thursday, former Motörhead and current Scorpions drummer Mikkey Dee put out a social media post revealing that he was in the hospital for 3 weeks this past holiday season battling sepsis, and he nearly died. Thankfully, that did not happen. He's home now and he's recovering. But before we get into his new update from earlier today, he recently did an interview with a Swedish newspaper where he lives, and he went into detail about exactly what happened and how it all started with a sprained ankle of all things. And bear in mind, the original interview itself is in Swedish, so it has been translated, but here's what he said. The ankle swelled up like hell, then it took on a weird shape and appearance and looked like an overcooked ham. I became very ill, so I had to go by ambulance to Sahlgrenska, and there they found that I had sky-high values, so I became priority 1 there. It was surgery right away, the first of 3. They cut away what was dead and infected and badly infested. It was not a good journey I was on. Another day and I'd be playing drums with Lemmy in heaven. I can say that. I can't even imagine going through something like that. You know, we just talked a few weeks ago about arch enemies Alissa White-Gluz and her recent illness that was pretty severe. I mean, not to get too graphic here, but I mean, she was explaining that she had pus and blood coming out of her eyes, just absolutely horrific. Luckily, she is on the mend as well. But back to Mikkey, like I mentioned, he put out a post earlier today where he shared this photo of himself and offered an update on the situation by saying, "First, I'd like to thank everyone for these heartwarming Christmas and New Year's greetings that I have not been able to respond to. I always try to do that every year. This holiday season, I have been hospitalized with a very serious blood infection, sepsis. I was admitted for 3 weeks, but now I am home fighting this bastard bacteria. Thankfully, I have received fantastic care at the Sahlgrenska University Hospital in Gothenburg, my hometown. So thanks a million to all the doctors and nurses that have been giving me the most excellent care. After several operations, I am now back home and the numbers are all going in the right direction. Still lots of recovery and rehab in front of me. Now I'm working 100% to be back on the drum stool for the residency that starts off in Las Vegas on February 27th. We have a tremendous 2025 to look forward to, celebrating 60 years of Scorpions and many exciting gigs around the world. So the stinger is out, and I can't wait to see you all out there on the road and rock the hell out of you. I wish everybody a fantastic 2025 with good health and lots of rock and roll." So again, thankfully he seems to be doing okay, and it sounds like he will be ready to get back in action with Scorpions beginning next month. And beyond that, like he mentioned in his statement, a very, very busy year for the band. Dates all around the world to celebrate their 60th anniversary, which is just absolutely just a crazy thing to say. But more importantly, very glad Mikkey is okay. I always thought he's such a great drummer. There's just something about him that just looks super cool. From some of the interviews I've seen with him, he seems like a cool guy. I saw him with Motörhead back at Mayhem Fest 2012, I think, the one with Slipknot and Slayer and Anthrax. I have yet to see him with Scorpions. I've yet to see Scorpions at all. Hopefully that will change someday, but for now, that's all I got for you. Thanks so much for hanging out. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe below if you feel like it, and I'll see you next time.